Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Brothers and sisters, welcome to this new series that I'm doing where I'm going through, inshallah ta'ala, 10 of my top tips for a brother or a sister who wants to get married and is trying to find a spouse. What I'm going to talk today about is love. I'm going to talk about love and to ensure that you find a spouse that's going to be compatible with you with regards to the way that they give love and the way that they receive love. What on earth am I talking about here? Brothers and sisters, some of you may not know, but love has many languages. And when you speak the language of love, you have to ensure that you're matched up with someone that either speaks your love language or has the ability to speak your love language back to you. Because if a person is not speaking your love language, they could be shouting and screaming, "I love you" at the top of their lungs. But if you don't understand what they're saying, you will always feel unloved. And a marriage without love is a marriage which is unfulfilled. It is a marriage which is empty. It's a marriage that ultimately leads to breakdown. It leads to breakdown. So you want to ensure that you speak your spouse's love language. Let me give an example to really drive the point home. Let's just say that you marry someone who speaks French and you speak Spanish. And you're trying to say, te amo, baby. And you're saying, I love you. But she's there like, huh? Why don't you ever say you love me? Because she speaks French. She wants to hear you say, j'adore, j'adore you. That's what she wants to hear. But the thing is, you're not speaking her language. So you could be screaming, te amo, at the top of your lungs. But she's sitting there thinking, Wallah, he never tells me he loves me, because you speak two different languages. Now, of course, when I'm talking about the languages of love, I'm not talking about actual linguistics. The love languages, as research has shown, are 5. And I'm mentioning this, by the way, because Islam gives importance to compatibility. Compatibility with the person that you want to marry. And we see that the Prophet ﷺ, he demonstrated many of what I'm about to say to his wives. He demonstrated love to them in these ways. So one of the 5 love languages, words of affirmation. Sometimes people receive love and give it by saying words and phrases of love and affection. They want to be told, I love you, I appreciate you, I value you, thank you, you mean something to me. Words that affirm the love for them. The second love language is acts of service. Some people, they don't really care if you ever told them I love you. They want to see you do something for them. They want to see you sacrifice for them, cook the food for them, iron the clothes, wash the dishes, do the laundry. They want to see you do something for them. The third love language is giving gifts. Now, gifts don't have to be grand gestures, but it could be flowers. It could be bring home a chocolate bar. It could be, a card, but giving gifts. The fourth love language is physical touch. And that doesn't necessarily have to be intimacy, because intimacy, of course, is how love peaks between a couple in a relationship, and that's for all couples. But the holding of the hands, the embracing one's arms, the physical touch, and the fifth love language, which many of you are waiting for, is quality time. Unfortunately, one that I'll never understand, but hey, everyone's different, right? Not all 5 fingers are the same. So quality time. Some people just want you to spend time with them. Hey, spend time with me. Sit with me. Just sit with me. Be here. Talk. Don't even talk. Just be around. Now, you have to know which of these love languages is yours. And you have to know which of the love languages of these is the potential person that you want to marry. Now, you don't have to marry someone that speaks your exact same love language. But you have to marry someone that you're willing to speak their love language. Understand what I said there? Your love language may be physical touch. The woman you want to marry, maybe physical love is not her love language. Physical touch is not her love language. But at the very least, you have to be willing. You have to, at the very least, be willing to be able to speak her language and vice versa. Some people, they can't stand touchy-feely things. So you should not marry a girl who's very touchy-feely if you can't stand that. Or sister, you shouldn't marry a guy who's very touchy-feely if that's not something that you can put up with. But some of you say, hey, look, my love language is acts of service, and his love language is physical touch, and I don't mind hugging and holding hands, and I can do all that. I can go out of my way and give him love the way he would like to receive it, even though that's not my preferred preference. So you have to have an understanding. This is my love language. Okay, this is yours. Oh, we match. Fantastic. Oh, we don't match, but guess what? It's not I'm going to be able to do it for you. I can do that for you. This is very important. Some people, they have a lifestyle where quality time is just not how they express love. They just don't do it in that way. They're very busy, they're on the run, they're this, that, and the other. But they can express love through giving gifts. They can express love through words of affirmation. They can express love through any of the other four. But he can't do it quality time. But you're a man who needs quality time from your wife, or vice versa. Then my brother, you should not marry a sister who can't give you that. Does that make sense? And this is very important. A lot of marriages can be saved if we just observe compatibility. And compatibility is not us just liking the same color. And it's not us just being, from the same tribe. Compatibility runs deeper. With that said, inshallah ta'ala, I'd like to introduce you to an opportunity to find a spouse, to find someone that you can receive love from and give love to. We have an online matrimonial service called Sunnah Match, where you can find the right one in the right way. Our registration is only open for a few more days, and then our registration is closing. Sign up, inshallah ta'ala, and join the many couples that have already been matched up, and those that have already been married after having used the service. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully we see you on the other side of Sunnah Match. If not, I'll see you tomorrow with another tip. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.